Welcome to Crack a Pack. My name is Andrew. Today we're cracking open Shadows over Innistrad. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is Jace's Scrutiny, followed by Cathar's Companion, Stitched Mangler, Strength of Arms, Pyrehound, Might Beyond Reason, Rancid Rats, Dual Shot, Quilled Wolf, Manic Scribe, Call the Bloodline, Reckless Scholar, Nephalia Moondrakes, which for 5 blue is a 5/5 flyer, which reads, when Nephalia Moondrakes enters the battlefield, target creature gains flying until end of turn. And for 4 blue, exile Nephalia Moondrakes from your graveyard. Creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. 5/5 flyer for 7 that can make another creature fly and can also give all your creatures flying if this is already in your graveyard. It's okay. It's kind of cool. The art looks really cool, having this drake flying in the moonlight like this. But I think 7 mana is a lot for a 5/5 flyer. Now, for a 5/5 flyer that gives another creature flying, that's a little bit better depending on the creature. If you're giving, Blightsteel flying, then yes, this is fantastic. But if you need this to give Blightsteel flying because you can't close out the game for some reason, there's other problems. I think it's a good piece of utility, but it's not something that I would rush to throw in a deck now. 7 mana is a lot for a 5/5 flyer, even if it is giving something else flying. I don't know where I would want to put this now, but I kind of want to try, just because it's still interesting to me. Even if it's not great, I think that still being able to give something else flying could be useful, and if you build a deck right, it could be really swingy to be flickering this or to phase this out and have it come phase back in to give something else flying. Being able to repeatedly doing that could be interesting and might be something to try. If you've done something like that, let me know in the comments below. I want to make this work. I think it could, but at the same time, I'm still really torn. It feels expensive at 7 mana for what I'm trying to do. 7 mana and then some other spells on top of it to repeatedly give other creatures flying. I don't know if that's great or not, but if you've done it, let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear how it's gone for you. Next we have Hermit of the Natternolls, which transforms into Lone Wolf of the Natternolls. Then we have our double-faced wild card and a clue token to round out the pack. And moving into pack 1, pick 1. And I think actually it's going to be Hermit of the Natternolls. A 2/3 for 2 and a green that reads, whenever an opponent casts a spell during your turn, draw a card. And at the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform Hermit of the Natternolls into a 3/5 creature that says whenever an opponent casts a spell during your turn, draw 2 cards. And at the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform Lone Wolf of the Natternolls. So it's giving you upside to your opponents interacting with you, whether that's a card or two. And it's not necessarily forcing you into any one archetype. It's not trying to say, hey, you need to build draft one way. It's just giving you some upside for your opponents wanting to interact with you. That's my pick one. What's yours? Let me know in the comments below. And that's all for today. Thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow as we crack open another pack.